Hare Krishna, all glories to Srila Prabhupada, all glories to the Vaishnava devotees of the Lord. So today I was just thinking about the commentary on Brahma Samhita by Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur, in which he says that Krishna manifests our spiritual vision. So that sounds absolutely amazing. What is our spiritual vision? And then I also remembered this lovely verse from Brahma Samhita. Premanjana charita bhakti vilochanena santa sadeva hridayeshu valokayanti. So Lord Brahma is talking about Premanjana. Prema, as we know, is divine love, and Anjana means ointment. Ointment. Uh, so he's saying that Premanjana charita bhakti vilochanena, that uh, the eyes of the pure devotee are smeared with this ointment, Premanjana of pure love, Premanjana Charita Bhakti Velochanena, Santa Sadeva Hridayeshu Velokayanti, Santa, the saints, uh, Sadeva, they are always seeing Shamasundar, the beautiful cowherd boy, the beloved of the inhabitants of Braj. She's always seeing him in the core of his heart. So that's at least my limited understanding of what is spiritual vision. To be seeing Krishna at all times by the grace of the pure devotee and Krishna himself. So I am praying for this spiritual vision. Mundane vision, of course, is very limited. Seeing just the material energy. But of course, we know that the spiritual energy is superior. This is the inferior energy. Although it is extremely wonderful, this great ocean of existence, this material world is in itself utterly amazing. I always remember how the planets, these huge, big planets, are going through space at very high speed, and they are floating. They're floating, no problem. Now as I'm sitting talking, there's no vibration going on, even though the planet is spinning and rotating. Everything's very still, very calm. Not like, sometimes you get in the airplane and off you go, and then they hit some turbulence and everything is very rough. I remember one story of George Harrison flying, and he said that they hit some very bad turbulence, and literally they were being bounced up into the ceiling of the plane, and he was chanting Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. So this is material energy, our so-called advanced science building these big airplanes, but they're very limited compared to Krishna's amazing energy. So yeah, the material energy in itself is absolutely astounding, amazing how Krishna is keeping everything, maintaining everything. And yet we hear that the superior energy is the spiritual energy, and we ourselves are spiritual energy. So we are not actually, we have no relation with this material world. It is not our home. Of course, when we are here, we understand that the perfection is to use everything in Krishna's service, because of course everything belongs to Krishna. This body and everything in relationship to this body is not mine. Also reminds me of that lovely book of George Harrison, autobiography more or less, entitled I, Me, Mine. This thinking that I am this body and everything in relationship to this body is mine. This is insanity. So by the grace of Shri Guru and Gauranga, we can come to realize that I'm not this body, nothing belongs to me, and I am Jivara Sarupa, I'm the eternal servant of Krishna. And therefore my business in all situations, whatever is going on in the world, we see so much turbulence, so much chaos, so much conflict. Actually, we are not phased by this, because this is comings and goings of this material world are like that. But our eternal business is engagement in the loving service of Sri Guru and Gauranga, Radha Krishna, and that never changes. Ahoitaki apatiyata, it is uninterrupted. No matter what material condition is going on, it is uninterrupted and unmotivated also. We're not serving for a paycheck at the end of the month. We're serving, that service is selfless service. Selfless meaning I'm serving. Why? Because I want to please my Guru and Gauranga and Radha Krishna. I want to please Hare, Guru and the Vaishnavas. I want to please them. That's all. Out of love, I want to please them. So I'm not looking for anything in return. Reminds me of that beautiful story. The devotee was doing his service, and the Vishnu Dutas sent one airplane come to fetch him, to take him to Goloka, and he said, no, I'm not coming. I'm busy serving my Gurudev. So this service attitude is the most wonderful, precious thing, which is revived in our dormant, sleeping souls by the grace of Sri Guru and Gauranga. Gaur Premanjana Hari Hari Bol.